Matt Damon is a breadstick. For some reason, every single bird in the whole of Australia has decided to stand on the tree outside of my window and cause a little ruckus. Today, for absolutely no reason other than the fact that I am so bored, I am going to be telling you, educating the masses on which celebrity is which food. I might as well live in a bird sanctuary. I think we should stop f***ing around and just get straight into it because we have got a lot to cover in this video. Lewis Capaldi is definitely one of my favorite celebrities because he's obviously an incredible singer, but he's also just a giant meme. Immediately with Lewis Capaldi, I'm definitely getting like a sliced meat aura from him. Do you guys remember Devon? Yeah, I mean, if that ain't Lewis Capaldi. Devon is like that ham that comes in the giant log. It doesn't take itself too seriously. It's not immediately like,
hey, I'm a ham.
Just like Lewis Capaldi's not immediately like,
hey, I'm a celebrity.
He's like, hey, I'm Lewis. I can sing, I can dance, and I'm also really funny. Wait, he can't dance. And Lewis really embodies that Devon energy, which is just like unassuming, it's kind, it's funny, but it tastes just like normal ham. It's just that you weren't expecting it because you were judging it based on how it looked. By the way, quick intermission, sorry that I talk about Twilight in every single video. Am I sorry though? I don't know, doesn't seem like it because I never shut up about it. Anyway, I'm like 3/4 of the way through New Moon and I'm 100% Team Jacob. I do not know why she picks Edward again. Like, should we do Taylor Lautner? Taylor Lautner to me is giving me sausage vibes, but not just any sausage, like a very fat. I'm not saying he's fat at all. We all know he's absolutely shredded. For some reason, he's giving me like a very chunky sausage, like a spicy bratwurst. Is that what I'm trying to think of? Yes. Taylor Lautner is a bratwurst, 100%. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong.
Bratwurst.
Bratwurst. So when you first look at a
Bratwurst,
you might be like, ooh, that's a bit kind of chunky and just like big and scary looking. But what happens when you poke into that sausage, baby? It is soft. It is soft and mushy on the inside, and that is exactly how I imagine Taylor Lautner to be. He might look thick, he might look
chunky, can I say?
but deep down, he is just a soft pile of sausagey mush. While we're on Taylor Lautner, we might as well do Kristen Stewart.
I don't even know what you're saying. How?
Now, I don't love to hate on Kristen Stewart. She's definitely got a bad rap from Twilight, and I don't think that she entirely deserves it. I think her character was just a pile of shit. But in the name of this game, I do have to go with what my gut is telling me. And my gut is unfortunately telling me that she is a Sayo cracker. Now, I'm pretty sure these are Australian, so if you don't know what a Sayo cracker is, imagine like a saltine cracker, except without the salt, which is the only good thing about a saltine. The reason why I say this, and I am basing this entirely off of the character of Bella from Twilight, is just, you want to like it, you want it to be a Jats cracker, but unfortunately, it just isn't. It's just really plain, it's really boring, it lacks depth, it lacks intensity, it's just lacking. I'm really ripping on her and I'm gonna stop. I think you understand what I'm saying. Back to my actual list now. I'm just gonna do the present Amanda Bynes because that's who she is now. She's really trying to hold it together and she really wants to be better. She's not quite there, so I'm picturing quite a messy meal. Okay, you know those nachos that everyone's made? Yes, trash can nachos. Amanda Bynes is trash can nachos. Now that sounds really mean. I understand that sounds really mean. I don't mean that she is trash, okay? She's not trash. I will always love her. This meal to me is nachos that are just trying so hard to hold themselves together, but they just can't. These nachos might look like nachos, okay? And Amanda Bynes is still Amanda Bynes. However, they don't hit quite the same as regular nachos. And I think we can all agree that present Amanda Bynes, she just isn't hitting the same as 2008, 2009 Amanda Bynes. I'm not trying to be a bitch, but Amanda Bynes is trash can nachos. I'm really sorry. Originally with Beyonce, I was thinking that she was kind of a sweet, dish rather than savory, but actually I think she kind of transcends all flavors. And that is why I think that Beyonce is truffle. Now, the reason I say this is because Beyonce doesn't grace us with her presence very often. She's very elusive, but when she does come out, she makes everything better. Just like truffle, it's not the main ingredient, it's not the main meal, it's not what we see every day. But when you get truffle on your pasta, you know that shit is gonna go off. It is gonna be so tasty. And I think that's like Beyonce. She's rare, she's expensive, but she tastes amazing. So that's Beyonce. So immediately Taylor Swift just hits me with sugar. I'm not saying that she is sweet, I don't personally know her.
So I can't really tell you that.
I actually kind of feel like I already know what she is. I'm just gonna Google it and see. But I'm feeling like she's a rainbow Pop-Tart. Yeah, so this one was actually so easy for me. Taylor Swift is without a doubt a frosted confetti cupcake Pop-Tart. She just hits me with that sweetness at first. But if you look beneath the surface, Pop-Tarts are not like that nice. And that's kind of how I feel about Taylor Swift. Is she that nice? I don't know. That's up to you to decide, because some people think that Pop-Tarts are really nice and some people hate them. And that is exactly like Taylor Swift. So that's that on that.
Thank you so much for helping me get to work.
James Corden might just be the cutest little patootie in the entire world. He is just a muffin. He is...
Oh my god, he's a muffin.
He's an English muffin. He's straight up an English muffin. There's no other way to describe him. An English muffin's entire job is to just amplify the taste of whatever you spread on top of it, right? And I would say that that's James Corden's job in life. He is there in his carpool karaoke videos, for example, to just make the other person look good, to bounce off them. He is the absolute foundation to that meal of carpool karaoke, and an English muffin does the same. Yes, Meryl Streep. Okay, I think that Meryl Streep is a wheel of camembert with a glass of red wine. She is the best cheese of them all. She beats all of the other cheeses out by a landslide. She is definitely like hard on the outside because she has her walls up. She's guarded. She's spent her life in the spotlight.
Okay, so you can't judge her for that.
But the second that you slice on in, she is just gooey, she's warm, she's full of just love and advice. The wine is just a given with the camembert, obviously. She's just a classy bitch, so she's definitely also the wine.
I wasted everyone's time.
Kim Kardashian. This one is definitely gonna test me. She's definitely a dessert, and I personally think that she would be sickly sweet. Maybe with a hint of bitterness in there as well, if I can say that.
Oh my god, I don't...
I didn't want to say it because I don't think she deserves this, but I think that Kim Kardashian is an espresso martini. She is like sickly sweet in the beginning. That kind of wears off and her true colors start to show, and that's kind of when the bitterness of the coffee kicks in. You know, she's not what she seems. Like an espresso martini, it's not coffee and it's not a dessert. It's pretending to be something that it's not. Are you picking up the vibes that I'm putting down? Yeah, she's definitely an espresso martini. I actually think I nailed that one, so. I am a rock. Next on my list is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. God, he's enormous. This one for me seems kind of easy. I think he's definitely a potato of some sort. Yeah, I think he's actually a russet potato. The reason I say he's a potato is because obviously he's a rock, so he's hard. And have you felt a potato that has not been cooked? I mean, potatoes are versatile. They can be mashed, they can be fried, they can be roasted. Like, there's so many things you can do with them. And he is an actor, producer, businessman, retired professional wrestler, a former professional football player. Like, hello, tell me that that does not scream potato to you. Brad Pitt, 2 slices of white bread, just with butter in between, a butter sandwich. Madonna is curly fries. Natalie Portman, I'm thinking she's like a creme brulee. Katy Perry, that's so easy. You know what I'm gonna say, but she's obviously fairy floss. Ashton Kutcher is giving me either French toast or a hot cross bun with raisins in it. Mila Kunis is just straight up warm caramel. Matt Damon is a breadstick. Ryan Reynolds is a chai spiced muffin. So that was really fun. I think that's it. If you disagree with anything that I said, I would love to fight with you about it, so please comment below. And I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day. I'll see you next Wednesday with a new video. Bye!